All right, we had a week to marinate on the tragic Ravens loss in the AFC Championship. So this portion of the podcast is just in memorandum, what the future looks like, and how can we move on from here, because it was real tragic, and rest in peace, my Ravens. Let's have some retrospective as well. All right, begin, guys.
Going against the MVP was definitely hard.
Yeah.
The MVP? What do you mean?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, I mean, there were some questionable things. I mean, obviously we know who Roger wanted to win. You know, so much money was being made.
Why didn't we run the ball?
Why didn't we run the ball?
We ran 6 times.
I want to know why the number one team that ran the ball this year going against
They were 19th. They were the 19th rush defense in the league.
Just said, hey, we don't want to run the ball. I want to know why
sense.
Taylor Swift was on the Jumbotron, honestly. That's really what I want to know. Every time, I mean, it's Travis Kelce catching the ball, not Taylor Swift. Why is he on the Jumbotron 16 times in Baltimore? Who's making that call? Why did
they were making the call, dude? The NFL was making the call.
Wasn't she like yelling at them to like pan away from her or something like that at one point?
Oh, because she knows the negative press about the fans right now. It's not like she doesn't. It's not like she doesn't realize the NFL fans are not keen on her right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all in, dude.
But here's the thing too. Why is Roger Goodell getting interviewed yesterday saying, "What's with these like fake scripts or conspiracies things going on, man?" I mean, I don't want to say like it was hard to believe. The week before this game, I was like, nah, the Ravens are gonna dominate. I mean, like, bro, our team was complete. This was probably like one of the best teams the Ravens has ever had in the history. I mean, this was a top number one defense, top number one offense.
Yeah.
And then you completely.
I mean, hand it to the defense though. The defense held their own to the best of their ability.
Second half.
For sure.
As much as they were on the field, like they only gave up 17 points, but the offense, man, what the hell?
I don't know. The game plan was
terrible.
Spray and pray, it seemed. It really was like that. It was like it was just like Lamar or Harbaugh or both were just watching everyone going, like, watching nonstop videos of Lamar can't throw, and we're like, we're gonna change their minds, and then it feels like it. It feels like it with the 6 runs all game.
We didn't play our game.
Also, what's with the like 15-yard drop back?
Yeah,
20-yard drop. Like, what's he like? I don't know, man.
It felt unreal, to be honest.
Yeah,
it felt like that wasn't our team, and like, I don't know. It was like a call came in. It was just like, guys, we need the Chiefs to win. They're like, we'll do what we got to do. It felt like a call came in.
Dude, it was like, yes, Mr. McMahon, whatever you say.
Yeah,
Roger McMahon.
Exactly.
Dude, it was like watching a 5-year-old play Madden for the first time.
It was really so bad.
Fucking was. It didn't make any sense.
Like, it was so bad that you had to question it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had to question it because you're like, it was just so bad.
I know.
I mean, and there were some things where it was like, oh, okay, Lamar caught his own pass. That was amazing.
Yeah.
The first touchdown pass was awesome. And then it was like, all right, you know what? Second half, dude, we just disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, we were just non-existent in the second half. It was painful.
Our offense, yeah.
And you can't even
nothing against the defense. The defense played lights out, man.
And you can't even say like, oh, Reed had like halftime adjustments for the defense. It was just like they just didn't do what they usually did. It was a completely different game plan.
Yeah, made no sense.
And the refs weren't cool either. There was like, you saw the block to the backs that were never called, the holdings that was never called. Zay Flowers,
refs were terrible.
He did taunt, so he got called for it. But Kelsey's there flexing on everybody.
I know, made no sense, dude.
We're going against the MVP, bro. We're going against the MVP.
Yeah, I know, dude. I swear, I'm trying to like temper myself to not say the R word when it comes to an NFL game. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
Sure. But like, I swear to God, if the Chiefs win, because it's looking like they're going to win the Super Bowl, I just don't see it not happening, to be honest, at this point. And if like, there's like a proposal or something to Taylor Swift, I'm going to say the R word.
Oh,
gonna say it. Gonna say it. If he like proposes to her on the 50-yard line, I'm going to be like, oh, nope.
I cannot see the 49ers not running Christian McCaffrey, though. They're not going to make the same mistake.
Unless the call comes in.
Unless that call, yeah.
That's what if McCaffrey doesn't run it, It's official. I'm done. I'm done with the NFL.
Dude, I'm almost done, dude. Like I've lived through the Tom Brady era, and like we didn't even get a break. We had to go straight to the Mahomes era, and it's just like I don't want to spend another 15 years knowing half of the AFC Championship game. It's boring.
But the Brady era also, like, they didn't get the perfect season. I mean, it was right at their finger. You know what I mean? There was enough that went wrong where it was like, shit happens.
Eli Manning twice.
Yeah, now it feels like the opposite. It's just like, you know what? We need somebody to just become the next GOAT. And we're just going to hand it to him on the silver platter.
It's like they really liked what Tom Brady brought to the game. And so they were just like, you know, we can't lose this. Yeah, it's like crack. And so, you know, this is what? The Chiefs' worst season in a while. And they're still in the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me?
Not just worst season. I mean, I can't even name them one wide receiver.
No one can. Only Kadarius Toney, because he was such a lolcow.
Their team is not good. Their team was not. Oh my God! Like,
the only good thing they have is the secondary, which is wild that we threw it as much as we did. Like, their secondary is pretty stiff. They invested heavily in the secondary. But
yeah, they were like fourth in pass defense in the league. Like, they have a solid pass defense. Their rush defense is terrible.
Yep.
No, and we said Chris Jones. They got Chris Jones on their team.
Yeah, but Chris Jones is one guy.
And obviously, that's one guy.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, still the stats speak for themselves.
But I get it. Their team is straight garbage. Their team, and that's, you know what? And that's probably why and I had another thing. I'm like, we probably lost because their team sucked. Okay? Because we do bad against bad teams, but we play very well against very good teams. So that also crossed my mind. But then when I was looking at the stats, and people were saying how many times Taylor Swift was on the Jumbotron, how many times they were showing that stupid Grammy commercial where she won Album of the Year. Then you start putting two to two together.
She dropped a new album too.
Either Todd Monken was getting his plays intercepted, or he just got a bag. Like, they're like, listen, we're gonna pay you $100 million to call the crappiest game of your life, completely do the complete opposite of what you're supposed to do, and everything will go good. Like, I mean, it was
all right. Say all that. It doesn't matter. Do you think this game cost him a head coaching job?
For sure, dude.
It should.
Right?
It
For
should.
Sure.
If it didn't, it should.
All vacancies are gone, bro. Like,
yeah.
But not even Belichick got a head coaching job.
Yeah, he old though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of baggage that comes with Belichick.
I hear because he wants too much control.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, too. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But hey, we still got Monken. I really am. I am devastated we lost McDonald.
Yeah, man, that's rough.
Devastated.
But Zach Orr, I mean, that man's a Raven through and through, though.
Oh yeah, I feels like yesterday he was a linebacker with us, and
I know.
Scott's not feeling it.
No, I'm not feeling it. I like Mike McDonald.
If he's not feeling it, that means he's gonna do good. Because when Scott's not feeling someone, they do good. They're like Hall of Famer potential.
Let me tell you what. The one thing I like that's going for him is he turned down other offers for more money to stay with the Ravens.
Mike McDonald?
Zach Orr.
No, Zach Orr.
Oh yeah, no.
Obviously, Mike didn't. I mean, he's gone.
I mean, good for Mike though, man. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he earned it, but I mean, I still wish he would have been like, you know what, one more year.
I know
for the ring. Like, it's like, brother, you put together a hell of a defense.
Yeah.
To be honest,
and you called a hell of a defense.
Yeah.
He did. To be honest, in my opinion, Harp should have retired and let him take the head coaching job.
Ooh.
And I like Harps.
I like Harps too, but this AFC Championship game made me really second guess him.
Dude, it's not
shaking. I'm shaking.
Just because
I'm shaking.
Dude, it's really because of Taylor Swift. I swear to God, it has nothing to do.
Harbaugh's not calling the plays, man. And you know what? I mean, you would think there's a point where he's like, "Yo, Todd, fucking run the ball. Just fucking run the ball."
There wasn't though, and he went in the press conference just like, "That's just how the game went." Like, of course, that's like,
no, yeah. I was like, bro. I mean,
what game was it when what's his name? Keaton Mitchell? Is that his name? The running back?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rookie.
What game was it when he was doing like he just came out the gate high
and then the next game
they
like
benched him.
No, wasn't it like the second half?
It was
like the hot hand or whatever, and people were like, "Bro, why'd you bench him?"
Was it the second half? I know he didn't see much time in the second game.
No, it was the next game. They barely played him, and then the game after that, he came out and fucking.
Yeah,
these are some of the questionable decisions that make me like second guess. Like, I thought about this season, and it's really just made me just wonder about Harms because, like, when he had Flacco, it seemed like he knew what he was doing, but now it's just like, I just don't know. Ever since 2013, it's just, I feel like we've been settling.
But the game that we lost that game. The game when we were like we didn't play him as much, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure because that was the big argument.
Yeah. You had this
breakout
fireball, and you just like sidelined them. And that's what I think the same thing happened. Is we went pass heavy, and it bit us in the ass.
Dude, that's just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Like we were the only thing stopping us, and we just completely just destroyed ourselves.
It's because our defense was too good. We stopped our own offense, brother.
Dude,
it was heartbreaking, dude. I tuned into the game late too, and I was ready for like a tie game at least, and it was just, I could already tell it was getting away from us. I could already tell. It was terrible. I almost went to the Ravens bar to watch the game, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because they didn't need to see me cry.
Or maybe it was your fault because if you would have just went, maybe that would have turned the tide.
Look, dude, don't be putting those hoodoo jinxes on me right now because I'm not one of those superstitious people, but sometimes in sports I feel like it.
But maybe you are just a little stitious.
Whatever. Next year is our 12-year mark. So 12 years ago, we won the Super Bowl, and 12 years before that, we won the Super Bowl. So hopefully next year, maybe we can do it. I'm hoping seeing our free agents this year is not so bad. The top ones, of course, being Patrick Queen, OBJ, and Matabuke, which who knows, we could resign one of them. But other than that,
I think they resign
Matabuke, right?
Probably Matabuke. I don't see OBJ coming back unless he takes a huge pay cut, just out of like he just wants a ring.
Yeah,
which isn't out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Patrick Queen, we both know he's gone.
Yeah.
We knew that from I knew that's what I kept saying earlier in the season. That's why I was like, we gotta win the ring now because we have these two elite linebackers together. This is so like you are not gonna get like two linebackers like this ever. Like
you knew we knew Queen was gone when they re-signed Roquan.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it was just the writing was on the wall.
Yeah, that's why we got Roquan, right? But then
Queen stepped up.
But it's like with Ray Lewis. Or it's like with Bart Scott being matched up with Ray Lewis, like you just instantly jump a level, and you just start playing at an elite level. I mean,
and you go somewhere else, and you go and you die a slow death.
Slow death. Someone needs to tell Patrick Queen this.
Nah, they don't listen.
CJ Mosley.
Yeah.
CJ Mosley's still top 5.
No, you keep saying that.
No, you said that last time, and it's been that's debunked. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. It is bullshit. Look, as long as we can keep like most of our players together, which would be nice. If we can keep Matabuke or like Queen too, that'd be wild, and then we can restructure them later, whatever. But because like, let's be real, we're gonna win the division next year. It's gonna be super simple. We just got to keep focusing on getting to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, and we were so focused this year, dude.
We're focused, but like
we were I mean, like just how Lamar was handling himself. He was like, the mission's not done. Like we were just so focused.
And then but then the script came down, and what happened? The call, Lamar's sitting in his locker room ready to go, and then the call comes. Look, the Taylor Swift ratings, it's too good. She's gonna do like a special for the Super Bowl. She has to.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear like they're like, I don't know if it's true, but you hear like all the rumors or whatever, like they made like 20% more when she's there or something, like something ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I think she's grossed as much money as like the entire Chiefs franchise or something this year.
Yeah,
for the NFL, like they've seen a double.
It's not fair, man.
I mean, you wouldn't look. Look, I wanted to not believe it. I like Taylor Swift. I've liked
I
Taylor
wanted to
Swift
not
for
believe
over a
it too
decade.
until I saw that what happened.
What
No,
it was
I believed it from the
for
jump.
me. For me, when I started to be like, okay, something's up, is when they made that ref decision. You know, they give us the worst home field advantage. This was our first home field in the AFC Championship game since like when? The 2000s?
No, this is the first one
ever
for the Ravens. And they give us
it's
the worst
53 Colts.
53 Colts, right. It's the first time, and this is like one of the first times this is the first time Mahomes hasn't had home field advantage in AFC Championship. And they give us the worst home field refs ever? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to believe anything with the Taylor Swift thing, honestly. But then I was after seeing that game, I was like, oh, this is unbelievable. This is just unreal.
Fucking real.
But
we were being held all day.
But Roger Goodell kept getting questioned by people yesterday for like the Super Bowl, because like how all the players are doing interviews.
They do media week or whatever.
Media week. That's all Roger Goodell kept getting questioned about. Is it fixed? Is like stuff like that. Taylor Swift, all that stuff. Bro.
Dude, it seems fixed.
Unreal.
I don't want to say it, but man, it makes me wonder, dude. It makes me wonder. And the Chiefs fans, I've been calling them Patriot 2.0 because they have the same fucking mentality. Everyone doesn't like us. The NFL is against us. Everyone's always counting us out. It was like, shut the fuck up, okay? You guys are handed fucking everything.
Yeah. I guess they're now officially the most hated team in the NFL.
I wonder why.
Taylor Swift.
I really wonder why. And now a lot of the analysts like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, all of them are really like closing the circle, going like, if you complain about Taylor Swift, you're a bitch, and stuff like that. Again, the call came down. The call came down.
They're circling the wagons for sure.
That's what. Yeah. It's a shame.
That's crazy.
It's a shame.
And then she just won the album of the year at the Grammys.
And she announced a new album at the Grammys too. Yeah, it's like Depressed Poet Society or something like that. Oh yeah.
What is there might be a real Illuminati thing going on.
Oh my gosh.
No, I wouldn't say an Illuminati thing. It's just some people see green and they know exactly what to do to exploit it.
I mean, not feeling good.
It's not.
I don't know what's so. I don't like. You know what? I'm just.
You're disillusioned right now. You're very disillusioned. This was our year.
I don't get
the hype. I blame the Bills. I blame the Bills.
I know, dude. They
should have won that game.
They should have. After all that, and they lost the game. You just can't. And people are still trying to say, people are still trying to excuse Josh Allen, like, it was super cold out there. Josh Allen, he's just a small bean. He's just a baby. He was very cold out there. He tried his best. Then they look at Lamar Jackson. They're like, fraud. Running back. Look at this bitch. Fuck him. 2-time MVP doesn't matter. Joe Burrow is better.
I'll tell you what, he didn't look like the MVP the other night.
Call came down.
Yeah. But is he in on it? Because he didn't play great. He didn't play great.
I don't know. Maybe they called up Todd Monken. They're like, yo, we scratch your back. You scratch our back, we scratch yours. And he's just like, Lamar,
he was like, all right, plays. Everybody, or O-line, just block one person.
Just block one person. Ronnie,
let everybody else through.
You need to sell.
God, Ronnie, oh my, is he gone?
I say he's gone. So, man, we're good at drafting. We're good at drafting his position. So we should just start.
Ronnie, he had that one good block.
Cool story, bro.
Cool. How many snaps were there?
The hell was it like last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago he was on fire. That last week he was just like, I'm done. Whatever. God, just depressing. Anyway, we're looking towards the future.
Yeah.
How do you think the future is going to look for this Baltimore Ravens, considering that we'll probably have 90% of our team intact?
I think. Well, all right. Losing Mike is tough.
Real tough.
The question is, who's going to be Roquan's deputy? Can we fill that position? And how quickly the Zay Flowers mature.
Oh, I think he will mature very quickly.
I think last week was a wake up call for him, to be honest.
I think so too, right? I think the taunting call, he realized that cost him. Him stretching the ball out and fumbling at the half-yard line cost us the game. You know, I'm hoping that he develops some kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say like techniques or whatever, but like it's just like, hey man, you have this muscle memory now. You have the experience. Can you put it to use?
Honestly, this is what I think. We'll probably end up winning the Super Bowl next year. Right?
Oh my! You said that this year.
No, seriously.
Look, we didn't count for the Taylor Swift factor.
No, this is a trend for the Ravens, right? Like, I mean, like you get
on the doorstep.
Yeah, it's the doorstep. Exactly.
Yeah.
We get to the AFC Championship. We lost, heartbreaking. We cry. Then either the next year or the year after that, we've been there, done that. We get there. We did this with Joe Flacco. You know what I mean? Like Joe Flacco would lose in the wild card, lose in the divisional round, lose in the conference round.
I mean, he did get to the championship game his first year.
Yeah, but he kept throwing it toward Palmalo. I know this. But I mean, it is like the doorstep thing, right? It just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Joe Flacco had to do it with the Patriots with Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do it right now with Patrick Mahomes.
Yay. Woo. I love when the AFC's gate kept.
Let me ask you this. Draft day. What's the one position we need to fill? Like number one priority.
Whatever the biggest hole is after free agents during free agency.
No, I mean,
really.
but hold on, he's right though, because you got to think about it. I would say probably I would go tackle, either like left tackle, or
I think that's a safe one,
or a corner.
Yeah, because Marlon's not hasn't been very reliable these past 2 years.
Or just go for another linebacker because we're losing Patrick McQueen, their top linebacker.
That's what I'm saying. You know, are we looking offense? Are we looking defense? Like, what are we looking?
Now, I don't know how we can really improve our offense all that much.
But we need a veteran wide receiver. Like, think about it. Think about if we signed DeAndre Hopkins instead.
Ooh, D-Hop.
Yeah.
I don't know. OBJ made some plays, man.
He did make some plays.
He did. But D-Hop was going off this year.
How old is D-Hop now?
He's the same age as OBJ.
Maybe we'll get someone like a little younger. Like who wide receiver? We got to see what the market looks like for wide receiver.
Why don't we get like a Mike Evans? Like a true X.
He is up. I know he's up.
Get like Mike Evans.
But Mike Evans is going to want money.
He old. He wants to win. You got to sell him the dream of the ring.
You don't think that he's on the Baker train?
No.
You don't think so?
I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
I mean,
no.
So
Baker took a team that was supposed to be the worst team in the NFL and took them to the playoffs.
He did do well with them. Any free agent wide receivers, we got T. Higgins.
No.
Nah.
We got Michael Pittman Jr. from the Colts.
Oh yeah, I'll take him, but he's not a veteran.
He's not a veteran, but
we have a big body. He
might be cheap.
Yeah.
We still got Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Number 4.
One guy.
Number 4 is, I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's coming off the Cardinals, but his name is Marquise Brown.
God, I hope Hollywood Brown just fades off into
He's gone. He's gone. Nobody likes
He's done. His career is over.
Yeah,
he's number 4 in the free agency for wide receivers in PFF.
He did it to himself.
He's going to Seattle.
Imagine if he did. Or he's a Brown, where everyone else fades. It's true. We also have Calvin Ridley, Darnell Mooney, Gabriel Davis, Odell Beckham Jr., of course, Tyler Boyd, also from the Bengals, Curtis Samuel of the Commanders, and Kendrick Bourne.
Curtis Samuel would have to pay, but our number 1 target should be Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
Oh, I don't know who's up.
I don't dislike Calvin Ridley.
Oh, I don't know. I don't hate Calvin Ridley either. But you know who's also up right now? Michael Thomas.
Yeah, no, broken. He's broken.
I feel like he's just
he's just always broken.
We need somebody to play the whole season.
Calvin really is a stud if you get him the ball.
Was
Like
he the
his
one who
route
bet?
running, unmatched, bro.
Was he the one that
Mhm.
made that betting thing?
Yeah. But he's also Alabama. Think about it. Alabama had Julio Jones, Amari
It's
Cooper,
true.
and Calvin Ridley he's the unsung
He's up
hero
there.
because he's the number one. He owns all those records at Alabama.
It comes down to money, right? Like, can you get cheaper than OBJ?
It's true.
Oh no, and we way overpaid for OBJ.
We did.
Didn't we pay him for like 18 million for 1 year? We
Something like
paid him
that.
18 million for like 10 catches.
Look.
That's on us though.
I know.
Look,
That's what
we had high hopes.
No.
no. What that's what I'm saying though is we need
Yeah.
somebody who's going to be cheaper than that
Yeah.
because we've already paid everybody else.
Exactly. But
They're not going to overpay.
we brought OBJ in to fill a veteran spot so he can teach the ways of the younger wide receivers.
I think
That
he
was
did.
it.
I think he did well. I mean, Zay Flowers, besides the AFC Championship game, did
That's
very
another
well.
thing.
That was probably the best rookie wide receiver we ever had.
Why are we making Zay Flowers our number one guy? Spread the ball around, bro.
He is a number one guy,
Yeah.
though. I think he is.
Spread the ball around. You don't have to zone in. This is the thing with Lamar Jackson. I love him, but he zones in on one player at a time.
He does.
Like when we had Marquise Brown. I mean, like if you want to zone in on somebody, at least zone in on a guy that's like 6'5", 6'4", somebody that you
A
can see.
Megatron, baby.
Like, dude, we keep getting all these small slot receivers, and they want to be number one guy.
Yep.
I get it. I get it. But dude,
Look, we have a thing for 5'9" wide receivers. Like Scott, you need to suit up, dude.
because they're so young. And I mean,
It's no, I get it. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
We love our speedsters. We love our short kings. You know,
Yeah.
I tower over these people, and I'm just 2 inches taller.
Yeah. It'd be different if they had hands.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a problem with hands. We've always had a huge problem with it.
It reminds me of like Mark Clayton era. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, the Mark Clayton era,
Mark
dude,
Clayton,
number one.
Mark
Dude.
Clayton never did good.
that's what I'm saying.
Never did good.
Mark
And
Clayton was the truth.
remember when they drafted Mark Clayton from Oklahoma, like, bro, we gotta. Oh my! Why? Why does our team draft sorry?
Because these sorry
receivers?
people have to go somewhere, man. Why not
Why
us?
do they keep coming to us?
Because
man?
we keep hoping we're gonna make the star receiver one day, and it's just not in our like capabilities. We're hoping though. We're hoping. You know, Torrey
We're getting
Smith,
closer. We're getting closer.
Zay Flowers Bateman is I. Zay Flowers is even better. Marquise Brown showed flashes.
How do we get Marvin Harrison Jr.? That's what we need to figure out.
How do we get a Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah, out of Ohio State. How do we get him?
Well, I think we're 30th in the draft.
No, we
Yes.
got it. Are we?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're 30th. Yeah, so
Because we were number 1 seed. And yeah. And 31 and 32 are going to be the Super Bowl.
you can see, look at him. He's already upset. He's already
Got to
upset.
trade up.
Yeah, I don't think we are though.
No.
We don't like the trade.
We're
up
not
too
known
much.
for trading up. We're known for trading down, baby.
Exactly. We trade back, not up, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
We're not going to Tim Tebow this shit.
Yeah. I think last year was like the least amount of draft picks we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only had like 6 or something last year, right?
Yeah, like barely anything. It was wild. Like I think we had nothing on the third round. We didn't have it. It was either the second or the third. We didn't have any draft picks.
Yeah. And then but I think the year before that we had like 11 draft picks. It was so stupid.
Yeah, because we liked our comp picks. Dude. We love those things. But
hey,
like,
man, comp picks are legit, dude.
They are legit. I mean, I think we got like Geno Stone off of them, and he was wild this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Geno Stone, he did good with the interceptions. Marquise Williams, he did alright.
Marquise Williams.
Kyle
You mean Marcus
Hamilton
Williams?
got blown up by Travis Kelce, but it's okay. He did alright.
Who got blown up?
Yeah, who'd you say?
Who'd you say got blown up by Kelsey?
Kyle Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton was like one of the only good players on the field, man.
We knew where the ball was going every single play.
It did seem weird that we had Hamilton on Kelsey.
Oh,
I kind of, especially in the first half, I was like, wow, this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because I think we were playing man at first, and then we kind of moved to a zone, and that's when or maybe it was the other way around. I can't remember, and that's when we kind of started shutting them down.
They said before the game, like a few days before the game, that the game plan was Kyle Hamilton on Kelsey. Like I knew that going into the game.
He's got the height, but he just
got
doesn't
the
have the
height.
size. Kelsey's a big.
He's a
Here's
big
the
dude.
thing too. I knew Travis Kelce was going to get his yards, because when we played the 49ers, George Kittle was going off. But he didn't score. We bend, not bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That Travis Kelce like touchdown was pretty freaking wild.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I mean, it was just a crazy pass and a crazy catch. Like I mean,
It was a shitty pass and a shitty touchdown, to be honest. I could do it better.
Yeah.
I could do it better.
Travis Kelce literally turned and said, "Look what I found." Like, it was one of those.
Yeah, it was one of those. The call came down, and it was like it was rehearsed. Again, I could do it better. Just give me some time to rehearse it, and I'd be like, just suddenly turn around and be like, "Oh, it's the ball! Oh my god!" And then everyone cheers, and I kiss Taylor Swift. Good to go.
Took a weird turn.
Look, it's
very weird.
I'm just telling you how it is.
No judgment.
I think you need to get off of Taylor's D. And
dude, I haven't been off of that since 2009.
2009.
Dude, I've liked Taylor Swift ever since she was country, dude. But like,
I liked her when she was country, and now she's just like, I'm like, yeah.
I still think she makes some banger songs, but like, because of the AFC Championship game, I'm not so sure anymore. I'm a little
you better
sore.
check your priorities.
I'm a little sore right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I feel like
salty.
I feel like if she wasn't there, the game would have been a little different. I feel like if she wasn't a thing this year with the NFL, might have been a little different.